When we think about wealth, it's easy to focus on the obvious perks: luxury cars, sprawling mansions, private jets, and a lifestyle free from the financial worries that most of us face. But behind this glamorous facade, there's a dark side to being rich that is often overlooked. The truth is, wealth doesn't automatically equate to freedom. In fact, for many of the ultra-wealthy, their success often leads to more stress, pressure, and entrapment in what feels like a never-ending rat race. This rat race isn't just about earning money. It's about keeping up appearances, maintaining wealth, and dealing with the constant fear that it could all slip away at any moment. The recent 0.5% rate cut by the Federal Reserve has brought this reality into sharper focus. At first glance, lower interest rates might seem like good news for everyone. Borrowing becomes cheaper, which should stimulate the economy and boost investments. But for the rich, these rate cuts bring a level of uncertainty that is hard to manage. Many wealthy individuals rely heavily on investments and the stock market to sustain their lifestyles, and any fluctuations can have a significant impact on their portfolios. Lower rates often mean lower returns on safe investments like bonds, which forces the rich to put their money into riskier assets to maintain their returns. This introduces more volatility into their financial lives, increasing their stress and anxiety. One of the biggest misconceptions about being rich is that it guarantees peace of mind. In reality, the wealthy often face a unique set of pressures. For many, there's an ever-present fear of losing what they've built. The more they have to lose, and the stakes are incredibly high. Wealth can feel like a double-edged sword. While it offers comfort and security, it also brings about a new kind of rat race. They may no longer be worried about paying bills or living paycheck to paycheck, but now they have to think about managing their assets, dealing with taxes, and making the right investment decisions to stay ahead. This creates a constant state of vigilance, where one wrong move could result in significant financial loss. The Fed's rate cut has also highlighted how dependent the rich are on the overall economy. Despite their wealth, they are just as vulnerable to market changes as anyone else. When interest rates drop, it becomes harder to find safe, high-yield investments. This forces the wealthy into riskier financial ventures, which, while potentially lucrative, can also be incredibly stressful. The risk of a bad investment or a market downturn looms large, and for many wealthy individuals, this pressure can be overwhelming. It's not uncommon for the rich to spend as much time worrying about their money as those who are struggling financially. The difference is in scale, but the fear and anxiety are the same. Another aspect of the dark side of being rich is the isolation that often comes with wealth. As people accumulate more money, they tend to distance themselves from those who don't share the same financial status. This can lead to a sense of loneliness and detachment from the everyday concerns of ordinary people. The wealthy live in a different world, surrounded by others who are also rich, and this can create a bubble where their problems and concerns become magnified. Social competition within these circles can be fierce, and there's constant pressure to keep up with others in terms of lifestyle, possessions, and success. This can lead to a cycle of never feeling satisfied, no matter how much money they have. The pressure to maintain wealth can also affect relationships. The wealthy often find that people treat them differently because of their money, which can make it difficult to form genuine connections. There's a constant question of whether people are interested in them for who they are or for what they can provide. This can lead to a deep sense of mistrust and isolation, further amplifying the emotional toll of wealth. Even within families, wealth can create tension. Inherited money can become a source of conflict, with heirs feeling the burden of maintaining the family's wealth and legacy. This adds yet another layer of pressure, as the responsibility of financial stewardship is passed down through generations. Another hidden struggle of the rich is the relentless pursuit of more. Even after achieving substantial wealth, the drive to accumulate more never seems to end. This is a key part of the rat race that many wealthy individuals find themselves in. They may already have everything they need, but they continue to chase higher earnings, more investments, and greater assets. This constant desire for more can be exhausting, both mentally and physically. It's not about needing more money. It's about the psychological need to stay on top, to remain successful, and to avoid losing ground to others in the same financial bracket. The Fed's decision to cut rates is just one example of how external economic forces can affect the rich. Wealth does not protect individuals from the impacts of national and global economic policies. In fact, the rich may feel these changes even more acutely because of their larger financial portfolios and the complexity of managing their wealth. They have to stay on top of market trends, interest rate changes, and economic forecasts in order to make informed decisions about their money. This constant need to monitor the economy can feel like a full-time job in itself. In conclusion, while being rich undoubtedly comes with many privileges, it also comes with its own set of challenges. The dark side of wealth is rarely talked about, but it's very real. The pressure to maintain wealth, the fear of losing it, the social isolation, and the constant need for more all contribute to a version of the rat race that many of the wealthy can never truly escape. The Fed's recent rate cut is just another reminder that no one is immune from the forces of the economy, not even the rich. And while wealth can provide comfort and security, it cannot buy peace of mind.